we're going to contribute to the development of the economy of the country is in threefold, right? And this is in line with the global vision of Puma Energy in serving, energizing communities. One of the way is really by empowering our dealers. Empowering our dealer means that we're going to give them the technical and financial support to actually grow and increase their well-being. That being said, creating them for more job, indirect job through our network. That is one. The second would be really to accelerating our localization, starting from transport, but also considering other maintenance and sub-activities in our business, therefore empowering more the locals into our business and contributing more into the local economy. And the last point is really increasing our investment to revamp our station, giving to the customer and Lesotho a better service offering and a larger service offering as well through our station. So this is what we plan to do. There is a budget, but the budget is evolving as we constantly learn about the new requirement of the country. And this is also why we need to be agile, right? So we start with having a vision of we need to build 1, 2, 3 stations, but then we quickly figure out that more stations need to be revamped, and we're willing to do it, right? So I wouldn't say there's a defined budget. It's actually not defined, which is a good thing. We're actually in the position where we're looking for investment to actually put the budget on the table to actually make it happen. Puma Energy worldwide have a corporate social responsibility that is based on 5 more points, right? 5 points. But for Lesotho on the short term, because I really like to always bring things on the short term, because to get things done, you need to start somewhere, right? We're looking into 2 things, education and community empowerment, right? On the education side, what we're looking at is really to ensure that like children from remote area or children that don't have the chance to have access to education benefit from programs that will help them to have more education. And in community development is still the same kind of like line of thoughts, but more into infrastructure. That is less program, but more if we need to build school where we see that there's a gap into what the children need and what the current offering is. Puma is ready to step in here and do something there. Also health can be mentioned. And the way we think of doing it is really to benefit from the other big player that are in the country already, right? Puma is not a single entity in the whole, we're in the ecosystem. So we're working with our partner currently to identify the region where these needs are the most impactful. I'm not saying that I'm sure we can find many different places where we need, but we need to start somewhere, and where we think we need to start is really where we're going to have the most impact, so that we bring our part of let's say our support to the community where we actually doing business. Yeah. I will not say there's something lacking. I would say the country is evolving with its time. Currently, one of the things that are really present in country is really with the growing of demand of fuel, definitely challenges come along, right? I mentioned it before when we're discussing a challenge of security of supply. So it's not something that is lacking. It's something that need to be think about. And I know by discussing with the authority that they are thinking about doing projects in order to address this kind of challenges going ahead. But even Puma as well is planning to do the same, right? We are basically planning to increase our capacity of our depot here to make the country more reliable into supply in case of disruption in the logistic. But we're also willing and ready to work with the government into the biggest project for the country to make this possible. So it's not something lacking. It's a challenge which is well known, which the government have a plan to address, and we are willing to work with the government for that. You'll see more service stations already in general, but in a controlled manner, because the goal is not just the goal is to serve the community, not to overflow the community with service stations. So I would like to focus more right now you will first see service station being revamped in order to serve better the customer. That is one. And second, in the pipeline, yes, we have service stations that are going to be opening soon. And we're also planning to work with the government for the rural service station.